Hello, how's everybody doing? All right, let's check out the market. First of all, first and foremost, wasn't looking great earlier today. Thank God it bounced. Thank God it bounced. I was hated if it would have kept doing like it was going to do and close on the lows. Now, granted, this bounce is nothing. Probably just a good chance to sell the rip if you're bearish, but no, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. All right. Hopefully the market just got as low as it wanted to get, and that is just seeing if there's still buyers here. That was a bear trap, and now it's back off to the races. All right. But you can still see the broader trend. The 30-minute trend is on both of these is and has been down pretty solidly for a few days and has been right. Any little rallies have been places you wanted to sell. All right, but here's the key though. Bitcoin's up. Gosh darn it. I'm using my old camera. Just anyways, I'll use the good camera next time. I'll use the good camera next time. AMD, unfortunately, the VIX and the VIVIX are up also. Let's just check out the SPY. I mean, the bulls did a good job. They got right back to the gap, but I mean, still got that big old gap to get through. But the bulls got us there. Maybe overnight we can get through it. Maybe by tomorrow morning. Who knows? Who knows? Let's look at the Qs. The Qs probably look the same way. All right. Let's look at the top. Let's look at the long-term top 20. We did the short-term top 20 at lunch. All right, let's look at this little long-term top 20. Look at that. Snowy, YBTC, OARC, Maxi, NFLP, InFly, SLVO, Goop, AMZP, NVDY. So, I mean, that's impressive. Well, all of these are impressive, but this YBT, 57% total return last year, yielding 46%. Great job. Then SLVO on the list also, 32% total return last year based on silver. There's also a new silver one called SL. It's the junior miners, SLVY or JY, SLJ, maybe SLJY. Yeah, right. There's one based on the junior miners. This may not be it. Whatever this is doing great. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. This is exactly what it is. Anyway, now we have two silver options out there, SLVO and SLJY. Two that I know of. I mean, there's probably more that you guys know of, but lots of gold options, but two silver options. All right. Back to this. You can see rounding out the list are the typical good ones. KQQQ always does pretty well. Fibby is usually on most long-term lists. There's Gold I, GLDI looking good. TSLP worming its way onto the list, even though it's down 8% this quarter, just because of good overall performance. 30% total return last year. All right. Let's check out the index buffer, see what's moving. FIRS is up. SLTY, Salty's up, of course. And YQQ, go figure. Go figure. At least the market bounced and didn't finish on the lows. YSPY did poorly and was doing poorly this morning as well. And SVOL, go figure, SVOL, of course. KQQ, usually one of the best, but it was down, as is YSPY. But they were both getting hurt the worst today. GPIQ is a good one. Oh, well. Here's the yield max buffer report. Market has to pull back some days. Look at YBIT outperforming IBIT by 0.03 of a percent. Misty almost outperformed Mr. Murni outperformed Moderna. And look at this, Palti outperformed Palantir. That's a pretty darn good day, really, on the upside. Unfortunately, aptly outperformed on the downside, and so did JPMO, and so did YMAG, and so did MSFO. A pretty good day, though. We had some wins, had some losses. Had some wins and had some losses. All right. Did any of you guys have that junior silver miners one yet? SLJY? I think Marcus has some. Right, Marcus? Yeah, we'll look at you. So, hey, Susan, how are you doing? I'm sorry I don't have my good camera on. Mark's here as usual. Let's look at Usoi. I really haven't thought about it. I used to track its daily trades, and I mean, I was a big believer in Defiance, but I even have a few shares of this, and it's done poorly for me. And it's done poorly. Let's get a little bit further perspective. Let's go out to days, and let's turn. All right, and let's turn dividends on. Just data for dividends. Okay, so I don't remember when I got some, but it does. But you can see it's pretty much gone straight sideways with dividends. I mean, it's been as high as low as 713, as high as 9, average of about 8, swinging on either side of that. I mean, I would love to see this thing start trending up, but so yeah, but on Usoi, I don't. There's really but to answer your question, let's go look at that. There's not many choices out there if you want exposure to oil, but let's look at Usoi versus USOI. The USOI is from Defiance, and the I is from somebody else, ProShares or something. I mean, Defiance has them. Defiance has them, and look at this, and paid a higher dividend, a lot higher dividend. It's paid $12 on 19 and paid, instead of paying 19 on 72. Now the NAV hasn't been great though. The NAV's gone from $9 to 18 cents. It's just because of the dividends is the only reason you're doing well at all. And you know, if you compared it to the SPY, you'd be doing really poorly. So but the SPY's been on fire. You compare anything to the SPY, you're doing really poorly. And that's why it's so impressive. And I can't believe I just now found this, how impressive it is that Y-SPY is running with the SPY. I mean, you know, it's a little bit behind, but that's impressive. Y-SPY got hurt today. Just like KQQQ is running with the Qs. That's also impressive to me. I mean, look at that. Y-SPY is close, and there's other ones that are close, but I really haven't noticed those granite shares enough. Okay, let's look at the one-day buffer report. All right, let's just do this and see if your favorite stocks are on here. All right. All right, there's only two winners on the list, YQQQ and Feet. How's Feet on the list? It is. We'll take it. But then after that, everything's down. Let's see which ones are outperforming the parent. All right. RNTY is outperforming V and Q. YMAX outperforming SPY. 5E, LFGY. Let's go out a week and try to give this a little bit better. I still can't believe it's been a tough week for these types of stocks. Even going out a week, there's only two of these, and this is of all of them. I just checked all of them. Yeah, select all. So this is all of them. And there's only two of them where they're up. And it's YQQQ and YMAX. And how YMAX is up, it's up 5/100ths of a point. It's just been a tough week. You go back a month and then you remember why some of these are good investments. Well, I froze it up somehow. Yeah, Tasman Somerville. I've never seen you in here before, but thank you very much for being in here. And SB's in here, and SB is the resident expert at the Flagnol. You guys, does anyone know what a Flagnol is? It's a combination of a fly and a diagonal. Anyway, SB's, you can ask SB all about it. He's a Flagnol expert. All right, let's go back here. I was trying to see if this would be working again. Yeah, here we go. All right, so this is going back a month. The best one going back a month, would you believe it, is RDTY. And LFGY is really good going back a month also. That's amazing. YMAG and Big E, you know, big with the Y. SDTY. I mean, these are good funds, but I mean, going back a month, a lot of them are outperforming the parent. LFGY is outperforming the parent, as is YMAG. You know, LFGY paid a 4.9% dividend. YMAG paid a 3.3%. That just in 1 month. Lots of good choices here going back a month. There's that RNTY. The market's just pulled back here in the shorter time frames. This is back to the daily time frame. So, I mean, in the daily time frame, there are some that are outperforming their parent, and there's some of the same ones we were talking about in the monthly time frame. So these are some of the better funds: Big E, LFGY, 5E, YMAX, RNTY. There's Alti right there, outperforming its parent and showing stable NAV. I mean, but it's just been kind of a tough week. Let's do this. Let's just zoom in on we'll just look at just Bitcoin related and see who's doing the best. All right. We have some good ones here, the leveraged ones. And this is just over 1 day. Holy cow. BITX was up 4.7% today. Look at Bitcoin God, it's up 4.7% today. That's incredible. MST up 3.3%. Wow. Step back to a week. It's that darn Bitcoin God again. Hang on a second. I'm gonna Jackson, come here. Jackson's doing the coming in, going out thing. I think he hears the mailman or something. Anyway, but yeah, this Bitcoin and gold pairs trade has been incredible. Look at Maxi killing it. YMAX. But then after that, the rest of them are losers in that time frame. It's been kind of a tough. It's been a tough week. Okay, Jackson, hang on a second. It's been kind of a tough week. But there's always something. This is a good tool if you guys don't have it. Stocktools.app/max is my code. But you can always just sort for NAV stability over here. And I wasn't involved in making this. This is all on Rob, but I would concur with what it says. So, and this is on the 1 week time frame. So, the ones where it's growing is actually that Bitcoin gold. I call it Bitcoin God, but Bitcoin gold pairs trade, where you get leverage exposure to each. So it's like having 100% of each. I mean, you just, as long as they both don't go down at the same time. But then YQQQ, of course, unfortunately, it's had a good week because of the pullback. But this Biggie's a good fund. Renty's a good fund. I mean, or it has been. I know a lot of people like BTCI. Yeah, 13-0 on that. Those diagonals are incredible. So let's look at one of those. I think I have one up. Well, I thought I did. I don't think I saved it. But those things are out of control. It's 5-legged monster. Somebody put one up in Discord. And it was probably USB. No, it was actually somebody else. Anyway, 5-legged monster. It's almost like you can't lose. I mean, you can, but the market has to go way down. It has to go way down, and then you can lose. But I mean, if it does anything other than go way down, you're in great shape on those. And even if it does go way down, there's a little bit of an offset because of the, because of diagonal, this long volatility, but yeah, that's an awesome trade. That is an awesome trade there. All right, I was looking at barchart.com. Do you guys ever look at this? Trying to figure out what Alti is going to put in next, and Salty. But I notice this all the time, and that they look at lots of times you can find funds that are on either the covered call list, or we need to start looking at this every day. But this right here is just unusual option activity list. And look at IRIN showing up. I think Blocks put IRIN in last week. I wouldn't be surprised if LFGY picks it up, or Alti. I mean, Affirm's already in there, but these things right here, these scanners, and they pick up where there's a lot of option activity. And also it's probably just related up. You can just sort by upcoming earnings, but I'm going to be interested to see who they put in today. I wouldn't be surprised to see IRIN go in soon. All right. So let's see here. So Zscaler's already happened. Okay. Well, that's sometimes a good one to do. Anyway, it'd be interesting to see how these go. But you can also go right here. Well, just highest applied volatility. I swear they may just use this list sometimes, or this list. I'm addicted to bar chart. What's going on with Adobe having 100% IV? But I wonder if they have earnings coming up. They probably do. And there's this little one that costs $5, some pharmaceutical company. It's probably a pump and dump. I get it that most of these are ones you don't want to invest in. That's the reason they hit this list. But anyway, sometimes it's interesting. You can see Bloom Energy. That one is in Salty, right? I believe it's in Salty. SATS right there. SATS is in Alti, I think. It's EchoStar. And it's in Alti, and it was up 5 points today. I guess we can go look, but I've been paying closer attention to this. This is a good, I mean, I think that you can look at these lists and kind of, we'll see. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see any of these come on. Like DocuSign, it's been in and out of Alti. I bet that gets on the list. I wouldn't be surprised to see it. I mean, get put in the lineup. We'll see. Okay, let's go look. Let's go look here. So let's go look at the crypto. Okay, so right now here's Alti's positions: Affirm, APP, ASTS, Bull, Coinbase, Credo, CoreWeave, Robinhood, IONQ, INQ, Nebius, Oklo, Palantir, Reddit, Rigetti, Rocket Lab. There's that SATS, that Echo Star or whatever, SMCI, SMR, Tesla, U, and Upstart. So I'm predicting, and we'll know here in about an hour because they'll release new trades. I'm predicting. We'll see how I do. I'm predicting Lulu or one of those other ones will make the list. DocuSign. I'm calling for Lulu or DocuSign, and that could make the list. And they could probably also be candidates for Salty. But there's that Abercrombie and Fitch is on this list, and they're using that in Salty. ANF, I just saw it right here somewhere. Wouldn't be surprised to see Baidu get on one of these lists. The IV on all of these things are just absolutely insane. All right. Well, anyway, there's anything else you guys want me to take a look at, I'd be happy to. All right. Yeah, I'd be happy to. I appreciate the question. Froggy's here. What's up? What is up? But yeah, I appreciate the question from Tasman Somerville. Good to see you. Good to see you, Froggy. Yeah, dynamic action plan. Is that what you're saying? Or yeah, those are good trades. Where did those trades come from? I saw those a long time ago, and I thought about you guys. But man, yeah, those are great trades. Those are freaking awesome trades. There's another trade I thought about when I saw you guys, and it came from the same channel. I think I've shared the link with you guys before, but yeah, that's a classic. That's a classic income trade too. So it's I really like it. I'm glad you guys found it. But I got it from that channel, Theta Profits, I think is where I got it from. And I've got some other good ideas from them. There's some great ideas from those guys. All right. Well, maybe let's just check out. Let's just look at Granite shares really quick for the past week and past month. Here's the past month. This is just the Granite shares ones. Well, I guess it's Granite shares plus Yield Max. Well, because it's Bitcoin also. Whatever. Okay, it's fine. But I just wanted to see some Granite shares one. But here's this darn Y-SPY. Look at this, number 2 on this list. 4% return for a month. The SPY was just up 3%. I mean, that's amazing. I mean, covered call funds aren't supposed to do it, and I know why they do it, and it's kind of a gimmick and stuff. But I'm just saying. But I didn't realize how much I'm going to like these. How much I like these yield boosts. And even if you don't like the indexes like I do, TSYY has just been killing it. But to be fair, though, when you line it up with TSLY, the TSYY went down way faster and lost a lot of money on paper. It came right back. I mean, so as long as you have the stomach for it, these things are amazing. But yeah, look at this TSYY. Made 4%. Tesla made 8%, but still that's pretty good, especially when you paid a 10% dividend yield during that time. And look at Y-SPY's over here paying a 46% during that time. And I don't know what's going on with RDTY. How did I miss the boat on that one? Just like all of them. And then here's blocks. This thing right here is a monster, 3.96%. in a month. I mean, I guess that's not great. I mean, it's pretty good. It's been kind of a rough month. It's good after this past week. Would have been a lot higher than that. And they did better than LFGY, which has similar type stuff going on. Similar theme, and they have some similar type companies in common. But anyway, yeah, there's a lot of good choices out here. Then down here, and then I can't figure this out. I really like YSpy, and it's doing great and stuff. Then TQQY, it does the same strategy and everything, but it's lagging the Qs, and it's just kind of so-so, But YSpy is just really killing it lately. So, you know, it is what it is. I mean, these are all based on short-term results, but I love this stocktools.app. Anyway, if I haven't said so a million times. Froggy, what do you want to talk about? Wish there was an HCow weekly. What's HCow? Like, I mean, I think I've heard of those, but yeah, you like that one? Oh, maybe this was the trade. Yes. Look at this. This is the Flagnol. I knew I had it up somewhere. Look at this crazy freaking trade. Would you take a look at this? So you just have to make it till the 10th. It goes out about a week. You just don't want the market to go down more than 2.4%. If it does, but volatility pumps up, which it might, you can really get yourself 3.3%, or volatility really goes up 4%. But at some point, you will have a loss on the downside. Even if volatility doubles, then it has to drop 4.7%. But that definitely helps you out if volatility doubles. But it could also, the market can also creep down. And, if it does that and gets under here, it creates a loss. But that's really about all you're trying to, because then I imagine if it goes up, you probably just roll and manage the trade, was what I'm imagining. I'm going to have a series on here where I just have regular traders on, and SB will be my first person on. Maybe he can come on and explain the Flagnol to me. I need to decide. I need to get that series going. I'm losing ground to these other creators like Rod doing this stuff. Rod's talking to other influencers. Like I said, that's fine. Influencers are fine, but influencers just like to hear themselves talk. But I think it'd be interesting to talk to regular people. So anyway, I'm going to do that, and we're going to put Rod's little show to shame. But yeah, I'd love to have SB on, and also other people too. But we actually talk about real life option trades that we do and like to do. But SB, you're becoming an expert on that Flagnol. Yeah, and you're going to take it off before and stuff. So what's SB saying here? It has dynamic movements, and when VIX rises on the down, I kind of showed that out. Yeah, I showed that. Yeah, and you're going to take it off when you get a portion. So you're just trying to turn it into an income machine. It's the same thing as people. I mean, it's perfect. Yeah. I love it. Are you really 13-0 on that thing? Are you serious? 13-0. So the only thing that beats it is a big down day. And we just haven't had one lately. I mean, a big down day where it stays down and doesn't bounce right back or something, I guess is the only thing that beats it. But no, that's awesome. All right. Well, SB, I need to have my people, my secretary, book you on the show. We need to get a date together, but no, you can come on and talk about Flagnols. All right, guys. Well, I'm running out of stuff to talk about. But I appreciate y'all for being here. I really do. I like to talk about, I like to look at bar chart, but maybe I'll make a show of that where we look at bar charts and try to pick out, but I wouldn't be at all surprised half of these are already on here. That's what they're going for. They want the ones with the just super high IV. Like I say, so I'm calling for Lulu, maybe this Copart. That one's been in and out of Alti before. We'll see. We'll see. What's this one? QURE? I mean, $16. I mean, what the heck? Is something going on with it? IV percentile 100, IV rank 100. I mean, it's just, I mean, gene therapy. I mean, you never know with these things. But they usually hit this list because they have obscenely high option premium, and that gets Alti or even Salty into it. But that's how I think if we keep an eye on this list, maybe we could start guessing what Alti and Salty have in it. Wouldn't be at all surprised to see one of these ones we talked about on the list tomorrow. Yeah, and it's, of course, SB is totally defined risk. I mean, I think broken wing butterflies, especially with no risk to the upside, are some of the best trades to do. But I mean, and then I mean, yeah, you have that, and then also then you're doing the put diagonals. People love selling puts just generally. I mean, it's a double winner. It's a double winner. I wish I would have thought about it. I mean, I still like my trade, but no one likes my trade. It's fine. It's fine. My trade does well when the market's running. It does well at what it does well at. But yeah, that diagonal is a great trade because it's an income trade. My trade's not really an income trade. All right, guys. So I'm going to get out of here. Jax is bored. So anyway, next time I'll remember to use the camera. I can't believe I forgot to use the camera. Thanks for suffering through this. And this is how it was in the old days. So, but maybe I'll do a show tonight with the camera on or something. All right, guys. I appreciate you all. Have a good day, and I'll talk to you later.